naming the BDRP. For all who don't know, because I'm sure people are curious and don't want to ask, the BDRP at one point in time stood for the Bigfoot Dogman Research Project. And that research is finished and that project is done. The project was started so I could have a full understanding personally of what the Bigfoot and Dogman creatures were. And I think I've reached that understanding for myself personally. I have a comfort with it. I have a peace with it, which is more important than anything. So, and for those who don't know, there was an old BDRP. It had, I think, 38,000 subscribers, 48,000, 38, somewhere around in there. It was a big channel. I did a lot of stuff on it. I say we, because I had a team, a support team, but the team that I have behind me now is phenomenally greater than the one I had then. It's a team of believers. It's a team of my brothers. And when I say brothers, they might as well have the same blood that I have in my veins and theirs. I love the guys. Die for them. Fight for them. So the special announcement is I'm about to go back into the woods full tilt boogie, because I've looked, and the only people that are really doing anything that in the woods as far as researching or field investigations is the more proper term. The only people going into the woods doing field investigations that are really up to par, that are yielding real evidence that I can see. Now, if I don't say your name, I mean, that's not me making fun of you, because I've seen everything. I'm talking about Mark Zaski. Mark Zaski is one of the greatest living field investigators there is. Mark Zaski's the man. He's got a lot of slack. He's got a lot of people saying he's faking stuff. When you see these people, they say, oh, well, he's fake and he's going out into the woods and he's pareidolia and blah, 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 blah. Look at what they've accomplished as far as field investigations. Look at what they have to offer. There's a lot of critics. There's a lot of Siskel and Eberts out there, but they're ridiculous. Am I a scientist? No. You see, the thing about it is, being a field investigator brings more to the table than being a scientist. I don't worship at the altar of science. I just don't. Science is man's understanding of the natural world, man's understanding of creation. When you have boots on the ground and you're going out and being amongst the creatures, you're actually getting evidence of the creature's existence. That's what you call investigations. You're taking your John Brown hind parts into the woods. You're risking it all to bring back evidence. And most of the time people are going to say, oh, well, it's blurry. It's pareidolia. What blows my mind, people who actually do it. People are, hey, how you doing, Matthias? We got Patty in there, Gary Taylor. God bless you too, man. I appreciate that. Stop the cap. Ain't nobody capping this way, Benson. Why do I risk? That's a great question. Why not? No greater deed than this, than a man lay down his life for his friends. If I can go out there in the woods and show you something that people say doesn't exist, and I end up dying doing that, how are they going to deny that? Because I've been doing this for 10 years. How you doing, Lucinda Wood? If people learn from making mistakes, why do we consider mistakes a bad thing? That's nothing but wisdom on your part to ask that question. Greetings from the Netherlands. I appreciate that, thinking positive. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But you're absolutely right. The mistakes that we make, right? What's a mistake? You go out and you're trying. It doesn't matter what you're doing. My glasses look like your dad's. I bet they're the same prescription too. What's up, Chandra Sekar? We got a lot of new subscribers on here. I'd like to welcome y'all to the BDRP Supernatural, soon to be renamed. If you die in the woods and no one hears it, did it really happen? Boy, that's some heavy duty stuff you're asking. I mean, if I die in the woods and nobody sees it, I hope you're right, because then I can go back home, right? Where am I? I'm on the Arkansas-Oklahoma border. I'm in the mountains. What they call the Riverlands, River Valley. So anyways, people say that Bigfoot doesn't exist, right? I've had many experiences, but I appreciate that. Sincerely. Chandra Sakar Nalor says that I'm handsome. I appreciate it. And in a certain angle and a certain light, maybe. But if we're going out there into the woods, the people that are doing it, right? And we're bringing back evidence. There's people that are gonna say that's pareidolia, that you're out there looking at shadows in the woods. But they're not giving these people the benefit of the doubt. They're not saying, well, you know, he or she is hiking X amount of miles in there. They're not actually listening to the people. I mean, handsome is an understatement. Golly, y'all gonna make a black man blush. You know that, right? Y'all, wow. Mad breedable. But anyways, when somebody's going out 5, 6 into the woods and nobody's actually listened to the circumstances by which they are bringing back evidence, it's easy to say that, you know, oh, well, it's blurry footage because there's something going on with the electromagnetic field. These things are doing something to the electromagnetic field. They're bringing something with them. And the places that you find them, if you look at where the ley lines cross, they're usually marked by monoliths. That's the pyramids, all these monoliths of the ancient world, right? It's not necessarily marked by a monolith. There's a lot of places where the ley lines cross that aren't marked by monoliths. And that's where you find these creatures that for whatever reason they convene where there's a high level of electromagnetic current. So when you see these people on YouTube and other places, they're bringing back evidence and it's blurry. I find it awful strange that every single camera, no matter whether it's digital or film, is getting the same type of anomaly. I don't think that's possible. So I'm going to start going back to the woods and bringing back evidence. No, I'm not giving you no damn area code. What are you, crazy? Anyways, I'm going to go back to the woods and start bringing back evidence for you guys because I'm in a green belt. I'm in a place where these things are prevalent. And we're going to be renaming the channel because the Bigfoot Dogman Research Project, the project was for me to get my own understanding of what these creatures were. And I have that understanding. I've had it for a while. So it's kind of disingenuous to still call it the BDRP Supernatural. So tonight on the Late Show, we'll be announcing there's a new name, and then I'll be throwing up a whole lot more new evidence and all that kind of stuff for you, and new content. So hit like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and yeah, Bigfoot, let's go, baby. Let's make it happen. That's what I'm saying. Let's make it, hashtag let's make it happen. Because you get all these guys that go out there in the woods and all they're doing is playing grab ass and drinking beer. They're not really showing you anything. They're not even showing you blurry pictures of anything because once you get close to them, I call it the rabbit in the wolf effect. You can be the rabbit in the woods, right? That's what you are when you're around these things. You're the rabbit, they're the wolf. The rabbit doesn't necessarily have to see the wolf. It doesn't have to hear the wolf. It doesn't have to smell the wolf to know the wolf is in the woods. It can feel it. And when these creatures are around, you can feel it. You can feel them looking at you. So, a brother hunting Bigfoot, that's more rare than Bigfoot himself. I do agree. But see, the thing is, I'm not hunting them. I'm investigating. I'm going into the areas where they dwell and bringing you back evidence thereof. And I hope you guys will join me on that journey. It's pretty fun. Hashtag let's make it happen. That's what I'm saying. Finally show us a dang gum dog man. I'll do my best. Nice to see you again, Christina. I sincerely appreciate that. And I sincerely appreciate each and every last one of you guys. So God bless each and every last one of you. And I will see you tonight on the Late Show. Thank you for joining me.